hot, isn't it?
We're back on the floor.
We're back on the floor. We've been relegated to the floor on what is the start of a mega heat wave
When
in
I
the
arrive,
UK.
I'm causing a heat wave. I got vibes to sell. People want them. We're your on screen now.
The best cricket podcast in the world. I'm Clara.
I'm Dan.
And yeah, this is your on screen now. We already said that part.
We have an agenda this week. I have an agenda every week.
Yeah, I was going to say we always have an agenda.
Item number 1, starter. Yeah. Item number 2, Clara
Main.
radio.
Oh?
Number 3, England bad.
Yeah.
Number 4, Wingland good.
I was going to say Mingland
Number
bad.
5, fan love. So if you want any of those bits, skip through. I mean, you don't have to.
Don't tell them to skip
Well,
through.
I'm saying, but I'm saying that if that's the order they're going to get them in. If they're looking for something in particular, they can go back and nibble on the rest. Starter for 10. Or should I say, Starmer for 10. Right, so topic. On the day of recording, Keir Starmer has announced his resignation as the Prime Minister of the UK. And X, formerly known as Twitter user, oh look, it's Will, has created a list of every Prime Minister since Disraeli and who the top run scorer for England is and who the top wicket taker is. This is men's Test cricket.
Right.
And I figured, because we're nearly 10 years on to the day since the vote to leave the EU.
Yeah, we are. 23rd of June, wasn't it?
We will go Theresa May to present. You can go in reverse order. Who do you think was England men's top Test run scorer under Keir Starmer?
Joe Root.
Yeah, it was Joe Root. Who do you think took the most wickets? This would be from July 2024.
Broad. Anderson. Someone who's not retired.
Ding.
Oh God. Thinking's not very entertaining to listen to. Maybe you could hear the cogs in my brain if I put the mic close enough to my thick skull.
Yes. Bowlers. Names.
Bowlers who've played Test cricket and who haven't been injured or banished. God, the list is short and I'm still struggling. New clue, please.
In the news lately.
Ben Stokes.
The other one.
Gus Atkinson. Really?
Rishi Sunak. 2 years. Top run scorer, top wicket taker.
Joe Root.
Wrong.
What?
22 to 24.
God. I hope everyone at home is like screaming down their mics right now.
Little.
You idiot. Little Ben Duckett. Little Ben Duckett.
Bowler, tall.
Tall bowler. Tall bowler. Mark Wood.
Absolutely, like the shortest England bowler. Blonde.
Tall
Big
and blonde. Big and blonde. Ollie Robinson. No.
You go back a couple of years, think we're going earlier, we're going back in time. You've said their name.
Have I?
I think not for the first one.
Blink.
Not Jimmy.
Not Jimmy Stewart Broad, of course.
Now, my favourite one, maybe we can leave this here.
Tall and blonde. He's definitely tall.
He's tall and blonde.
Marcy Brown?
Absolutely blonde. England played one test under the stewardship of Elizabeth Truss.
Yeah.
It was the test during which the Queen died and they took a day out of it.
Oh, wow. Did they?
Yeah. With 78 runs, who do you think is the top run scorer of the Liz Truss prime ministerial period?
And this was, what, 2022?
September 2022.
September 2022.
September 2022.
Well, I was in Edinburgh. I still lived in Edinburgh at this point, so you're going to have to forgive my ignorance.
Were you too busy mourning the Queen's death?
I'm not going to use the word mourning, but me and my flatmate
Afternoon
Adam,
and evening?
lovely Adam Wilson, we did have the news on all day, and we were like, "This is so random. Like the Queen's actually dead."
Who loved her the most to score 78 runs?
Johnny Bairstow.
No, but I'm sure he would have loved her.
Is that Crawley?
No.
Are we back at Joe Root?
Little and Ginger.
Little and Ginger.
Yeah. Rest him. Not in the team right now.
Little and Ginger.
Kia Oval specialist.
Ollie Pope.
Little Ollie Pope.
There we go.
If you ever want a fun bit of Ollie Pope trivia, just know he was the top run scorer during Liz Truss's time as Prime Minister.
That is good.
Look, whilst we're on the topic, of...
So I got one right, just to clarify.
Yeah, let's just get that. I mean, this is why I ask the questions, because then I never really get anything wrong.
Yeah.
It would be inappropriate not to then start on item 2 of the agenda, which was actually at item 4 or 5, which is England bad.
Mingland
bad. There's one test to go. I think it's quite poetic, right, that this whole kind of hubbub, this period started. And the Big Bang moment was like huge chase at Trent Bridge against New Zealand. Everyone loves everyone. Everyone loves the captain. The captain loves the coach loves the players. The fans love the players. The fans love the coach. We now come back to a must-win game at Trent Bridge. And as the Black Eyed Peas sang in the early 2000s...
Boom, boom, pow.
Where is the love? I think it's hard right now. I think the fan relationship with that team is in a weird place where, like, people aren't, to put it lightly, people aren't happy.
People are not happy. I didn't watch a ball of the Kia Oval test.
It was grim. It was the most sane test they've had in the last 4 years.
Really,
and they lost in the most normal circumstances. They didn't score enough runs. They bowled in stupid areas, and then they lost. But like there were no hijinks. There were no hubbub. I mean,
I don't remember seeing any story from on the field.
You will enjoy a
End
really
of sentence.
quote from your friend Glenn Phillips.
Aww,
Glenn Phillips
go on then.
scored his first 100. He
That's
dedicated
sweet.
it to his dad.
I did see that clip.
He
Shouts
then,
out New
in an
Zealand
interview
cricket.
about it, said, and I'm roughly paraphrasing it, but the sentiment stands, in tribute to Kane Williamson. Like, the thing about Kane is, you know, he'd always say, like, we don't score the runs. We're just custodians for the team. We're custodians of those runs. Like, we don't score the runs. As far as I'm concerned, I didn't score those runs.
Yeah.
The runs belong to the team.
Okay.
What's your natural reaction to that concept?
That makes me
Conceptually.
think of the manifestation principle, that all of the money in the world already exists and you just have to go and get it. So that would suggest...
Is that familiar with the concept of, like, inflation and printing money?
two different worlds, the spiritual and the economic. But in theory, all of the money not already exists as in it's finite, but all of the money that you could possibly earn is somewhere in the ether. You just haven't accessed it yet.
Oh, so it's my fault.
Not your fault, because shame and guilt is never going to get you to where you want to be. But it's an understanding that what you seek is out there to be sought. And that sort of phrasing brings me to that headspace.
Like runs. It's runs.
Where they're saying
the runs are there.
All the runs you seek are already out there in the ether, and they just have to channel them.
They're in here.
And they shall receive.
They're in here.
Seek and ye shall find.
So is that suggesting that, like, he just didn't try hard enough to find the runs before this match? This was his first time going big.
Maybe it just wasn't his time.
Wasn't his time?
He was not to be the custodian.
No, the custodian of the runs.
No.
It's pretty embarrassing losing to a team who didn't score a single run then.
Yeah. 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 Look, I haven't got anything witty or funny as a retort. All I have for you is yes.
Did you ever go to Mega Munch in Nottingham?
No.
Kebab shop that was the site of their famous celebrations in 2022, where there's a great video of the England team ordering their food and looking various degrees of sozzled. And there's a bit that I really like, and I hope I've not misremembered this, where Ollie Pope is just looking at like a giant pile of kebab meat that in my head feels like it was roughly the size of his dome.
Right.
Those were the days.
And that's it. That's the story.
And those were the days.
I don't know where Mega Munch is.
Because you're a Nottingham Clara.
I am. I grew up.
Nottingham Minger, I think.
Okay. Just call me a Minger properly then. Don't. I grew up on the outskirts of Nottingham. I grew up in a village, so I can't say I ever went to Mega Munch.
Never went to Nottingham Mega Munch. It might have burnt down last year. I can't remember if I've misremembered seeing that, but I feel like it could have burnt down.
Oh.
I don't think, and like I hope it wasn't like insurance related. That's almost as sad as an accident. I'm really not au fait with the comings and goings of Nottingham Mega Munches. Right, but you are au fait with England women because you were on the radio.
I was on the radio.
Why?
I made my debut.
Video killed the radio star, famously. But you're still here.
I am still here. On video.
How did that happen?
They asked me.
Oh, yeah.
Look, someone at the BBC asked me, and I said, yeah, all right then.
So our licence fee, you know, those of us who have a TV licence, this is what it's gone towards.
Yeah. Yeah, your TV license goes on all BBC products, doesn't it? So thanks for your money, everyone. I didn't get any of it, of course, but I'm sure the BBC are eternally grateful, and maybe internally grateful.
And I've definitely listened to it. What were you saying?
You did listen to it because I sent you a clip.
All 4 minutes of it.
I wasn't going to edit it more than once.
I wish you could speak for 4 minutes about cricket on this podcast.
I know. I really don't know where it came from. The whole thing was 12 minutes, and they must have chopped. See, I didn't make any mistakes when I was speaking to the man on the BBC. Maybe it's your fault.
It's me, and it's the camera.
It is the camera. Yeah, this was just on my phone, and I could animate and perform in a way that is unnatural to me otherwise on video.
Showing off emotion.
Yeah, I can't do it. Not with sincerity anyway. But for this, they asked me about... They were very flattering. They said that I was a content creator driving the growth of the women's game. And I thought...
That's a lot.
Someone needs to do their research, because... While I am a content creator, I'm not sure I am directly driving the growth of the women's game.
No, but you are a woman who talks about women's sports. That's...
half the battle.
That is half the job.
It's half the job. I did mention the podcast, but not by name because I got scared.
Did you mention me?
Yeah, I said I have a podcast with my friend Dan, targeted at new viewers of the sport. I do believe our current listenership is deeply, deeply down the rabbit hole already, but we will get there.
Say issues.
We will get there. And then they asked me a bit about the T20 World Cup, specifically how I thought England were getting on.
How do you think England are getting on?
Well, I said, bearing in mind this was pre the England-Scotland game at Headingley on the Saturday just gone, Saturday 20th of June 2026, I said that England had an unbelievable start with Danny Whitehodge's performance in the opener of the World Cup, and then I said, but I think they faltered slightly against Ireland. That game was not good. I didn't think they executed very well at all. I actually was less harsh on the BBC than I am now.
It was a poor performance.
It was poor. And then I said about the Scotland game, obviously I've got fingers in both pies, having worked with England women and Scotland cricket as a whole. So I said it's really hard to be objective about this. But if you are objective, there was no way in hell Scotland was going to win that game.
They started really well in their chase. Really well.
Yeah, there was a brief moment where I thought maybe, but it was not meant to be. Realistically, it was never going to happen.
Yeah. I think what I've enjoyed, two things mainly. Different players contributing when it comes to runs, I think is huge in a World Cup. World Cups are big and World Cups are scary, and often you get the same couple of players can drag teams through it, which is dangerous because then when you get into the deep dark stages and they don't do it, then no one else does.
Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
You are.
As is my want. This is what I said a few weeks ago about the Bryce sisters and Kirsty Gordon. They have carried Scotland so far. It's sort of the same with Ireland having Gabby Lewis, Orla Prendergast and Amy Hunter on a good day.
Yeah.
Both teams have sort of got three core players. That's not to say that they are always going to be the best on the day. Like we've mentioned before, there are performers across both teams. Those three players against 11 England players, not going to work.
Should go one way.
Yeah.
And the thing is that you do get those days, but often the shock days are because one of those will have the day of their career, or because someone who the big dogs haven't accounted for at all, from like 7 or 8 hits the only 50 in their career or something ridiculous like that. But as I think what's been really good with England is like you've got Sophia Dunkley, not great form in the warm-ups, lost her place in the team. She comes in for that Scotland game, immediately gets 50.
Yeah.
It's such a big response. But I also think it's good because it's an environment, a home World Cup, where there's pressure on you already.
Yeah.
You've just lost your space. You've then been put back in because your captain's injured. I think
it's all go on the England
coming in and performing feels like a really good sign of where they're at as a team and as individuals.
And I was going to say, if we throw it all the way back to the 2024 T20 World Cup, where they had the absolute meltdown and got kicked out of the group stage because no one could keep their head.
Yeah.
You were seeing Sophia Dunkley now, as you say, she's missed a couple of games. That's going to feel heavy to any normal person. You're going to be like, wow, why am I not good enough? What's wrong with me? Why wouldn't anyone ever love me?
I'm never going to play a home World Cup now.
Ever again.
Yeah.
She was obviously way more rational than that.
Yeah.
And
as you would hope, athletes.
Yeah.
But it's hard.
It's hard. It is hard. It's hard to be 100% rational 100% of the time. Humans aren't meant to do that. Anyway, she comes in. She scores 57, was it? Something around there.
Around about.
Exactly 57. And says, look, don't worry about me.
Never.
Don't worry about me. I can still... No, I was... That was me as Sophia Dunkley. Not as me.
I don't worry about you.
Well, I'm not asking you to.
Fine.
I was being Sophia Dunkley going, don't worry about me, to the rest of the squad.
Yes.
I did say on the radio that Nat's injury would be a worry.
Yeah, which it is still.
And that's obviously me speculating, but what's the point of a podcast if you don't speculate?
Stuart Broad. It's fine as well to be concerned about it because it's a flare-up of something that she's just come back from. And they were like, oh, she's fine now. She's played a couple of games, off she goes. And then she's gone again. It's like, well, Wednesday is huge against the West Indies because it is an effective, like...
Today? If people are listening on the day?
Yes.
Whoa.
We're at Lord's right now.
Not if you're listening at 9 a.m. If you're listening to this probably after, when do you want to get there? 5:30?
Yeah.
Maybe?
About an hour, a tasteful hour beforehand.
If you're listening to this at 5:30 on Wednesday the 24th of June, we will be at Lord's.
If you see us...
in the sunshine.
We might just have stickers...
Oh, yeah.
And or business cards.
Business cards.
So do say hi. Don't message us afterwards and be like, oh, I think I saw you. No.
You know you did.
If you see two random people and it's not us and you go up and you say, can I have a sticker? And they say, no, I'm sorry, but you need to be brave. And
I'm telling you this now, but we're going to go in our matching ICC T-shirts.
Are we?
Yes, we are. The women's cricket is a vibe. So if you see two people wearing matching T-shirts, that will be us. That will be us.
It's crazy because I've
you haven't planned an outfit already, have you?
No, it's crazy because I've just been wearing that one so much lately that I don't want people to think that I'm an outfit repeater.
But you're an outfit rememberer. Lizzie McGuire.
That's just a massive game that I'm really happy we're going to, and I'm selfishly happy it's happening at Lord's in London.
Oh, yeah.
And we can just easily...
Well, it's the first game that London's had this whole World Cup. It feels like it's...
Big.
Coming home.
Then, other group...
Yeah.
India, Australia now on Sunday after South Africa have just beaten India. Everyone was like, oh, group of death. And then 9 times out of 10 that disappoints. Nothing fun ever happens and one of the teams bins it early.
But this time...
And South Africa had looked not great in their first couple of games. But against India suddenly looked not great. And now that group is more alive than ever. Yeah,
that puts the semi-final spot into question, which is very exciting and good for the tournament overall. Yeah, we've got a good week coming up because we'll be at Lord's on Wednesday, Oval on Saturday. It's World Cup special.
Where are we on Friday?
The Bears versus Pears.
Bears versus Pears, which neither of their accents for the record. And if anyone from either Warwickshire or Worcestershire, that wasn't a bit. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited.
That should be good. That should be very good.
We're kind of road tripping it this week, and by that I mean we're going to 2 different grounds in London and 1 in Birmingham.
That's enough.
For like sheltered people is a road trip.
I've been to Birmingham so many times this year. When will it end?
Like we are constantly being like, and we've got a crazy trip lined up
to Birmingham.
We're not showing any of the Midlands really any love.
No, but if you do want a blast ticket to Trent Bridge, you can use the code VitalityBlast10. That will get you 10% off your ticket. And you can use it once. One night only.
One night only.
And do you want to plug yours?
Hey, if you want to go and see those plucky foxes in Leicestershire, the other bit of the East, the other bit of the Midlands.
The East.
I was going to say East Midlands, but I'm like, let's just go Midlands. Booth 10. Yeah, it's that simple. It really is that simple. BOOTH10. Not spelt 10. Numerical 1, numerical 0. I've just drawn that backwards, so now I look like I only care about myself.
Yeah.
If you want to go see the Foxes, friend of the show, Alex Green. Friend of the show, Ben Mike.
Yeah. Friend of the show, Stephen Eskenazi.
Yeah.
Friend of the show.
We put you on.
Ben Green.
We put you on. We've
friend
got
of the show.
So many friends.
I think that's the end of the list, I think.
You know, I'm sure we'd be boys with Ray and Ahmed if he came on the show. Like, he'd enjoy this.
Yeah.
He got his first Div 1 century the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
He's not done that before?
Well, no, because he was playing for Leicestershire in Div 2.
Stipulations.
Yeah.
Stipulations.
Knocking on the door.
Yeah. Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
He wrote that about the England men's test team, of course.
do you think, like, you know when, so obviously, right, this is going to be the dumbest, smartest thing ever.
Okay.
Bob Dylan, right, when he was on that acoustic, acclaimed.
Acoustic guitar.
Acclaimed. People were like, oh my God, this guy's a genius. Like, he's doing things we've never seen before. England, under big little Baz, they were doing things no one's ever seen before. This is crazy. We can't do this. Then, what happens with Dylan? He goes electric. He went electric. He went, you know, because he came on stage at a festival show that he was booked for, and he played an electric guitar, and he got booed, and they threw things at him.
Really?
But you look now, and it's like, hey, I mean, I still don't care for Bob Dylan one bit at all. But people now are still like, yeah, he's kind of cool. So what I'm saying is, obviously, England going electric has to be something wild, like when they declared on day one at Edgbaston in 2023, and everyone was like throwing stuff at them, and we're like 3 years on and they are still throwing stuff at them. But maybe one day we'll like get to a point where we're like, oh, no, it's still pretty cool.
And appreciate the greatness of an electric guitar.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they didn't like when he went electric.
I didn't know any of that.
You know that now.
Yep, thank you. My life is enriched.
Speaking of enrichment, what's one thing that you've read, watched, or listened to this week that you'd recommend for people at home?
Goodness gracious me. Wow.
Yeah, no, good question, isn't it?
Wow. Right, I'm on 2 books at the moment.
Which are?
1, A Therapeutic Journey. Read into that what you will, everybody.
Go to therapy.
I'm starting therapy again soon. Next week.
Hey, use code breakdown26. No.
Yeah, you're on the floor now, 26. A Therapeutic Journey, which is interesting. And I'm also reading The Transformation Economy, which is equally interesting.
That is very
but
different.
In a different way.
That is very different. Those are two things. I often think when I see people who are depressed or need therapy, they need to think about like what services they're offering the kind of modern economy, and that might make them feel a bit better. You get what I'm throwing down, like, oh, I'm so sad, I just have bad thoughts. Well, maybe like you got to think, are you selling an experience to people?
Or are you selling a transformation?
Exactly.
And what are we selling?
Ourselves. Like, that's how I feel every time I'm on the internet. I'm like, man, I cut off another piece of meat and I throw it to the rabid dogs. And what do? They come back the next day and they're like, ruff, 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 ruff. I don't know if rabid dogs would go out there, or if it would be more of like a kind of wet snarl. Apparently
the foam at the mouth is a myth.
Really?
Apparently that's not true. Apparently you couldn't tell a rabid dog on sight. And do you know what you've got to be careful of? Rabies in foxes. As the climate changes,
foxes have rabies.
And urbanisation gets worse, you've got to be careful of your cats and your dogs, because if they get bitten by a rabid fox, it's all over for everyone.
You know who you need to look out for?
The rabid foxes.
Those foxes! Those
10.
foxes at Leicestershire!
And if
Booth 10, if you see a rabid fox, oh wait, I'm at Leicestershire, they're going crazy!
That is T20 cricket.
That was so good!
Maybe we are selling a transformation after all.
That was hard, as the kids would say. That was cold.
Yeah, it's not cold.
Still.
Let's do an experiment. Hey Siri, what's the temperature in my room right now?
It's 34.5 degrees Celsius in my room.
To be fair, that's dropped a couple of degrees.
Why?
It was 36 when we started recording.
The fact it's an Australian man, I think I forget every time, and then you do it again, and it makes me laugh again. Yeah, it is funny. It's funny.
You get one life. Why not make it fun?
Did the therapy work say that?
Well, like I said, I haven't started it yet. Clearly.
Yeah. No.
What have you read, watched, listened to this week?
I can give you one listen to and one read. Really topically, and I'm sorry to him if I've jinxed him, but I don't think that's how it works. I actually started reading a book called Get In, which is about how Keir Starmer became leader of the Labour Party, and then subsequently the lead up to the 2024 election. I think now they've added an extra chapter of the afterwards, and it's basically about how he ended up like upsetting so many people within the Labour Party. And I was like, oh, this is crazy. And then obviously I looked at the news this morning, and he's gone.
Get out.
Listen to, I think I will say I had a big night out on Friday at Wembley Stadium.
How was Harry Styles?
Fantastic. What a performer. He's just the charm.
So who have you seen now? Dula Peep.
Sabrina.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Taylor Swift. Harry Styles. I'm a pop fan.
The big four.
Yeah, for me, I'd say that's up
Whose
there.
was the best show?
Right.
Answer
so I think
carefully.
the thing is, for me, This is where I'm warming up for my like career of evading questions. Taylor's doing something different. Like, she set the bar of like a bit from each album, though she kind of, sacked off her first and Speak Now really in proportional terms. But for me, I'd say like I enjoy her music personally the least of all of those.
Okay.
She comes on the bottom rung. Then you've got 2 stadium gigs, Dula Peep and Harry Styles, and then Sabrina in the arena.
Sabrina.
So for me, that one then goes third for the sole fact that it was really cold outside on the way into the O2, and then it was really, really hot inside there, and the temperature changed. Like, I'd also been to a stag do the night before, because the duality of man dictates that you can on a Saturday night go on a stag do and be obviously a crazy bloke, and on the Sunday go with your sister to see Sabrina Carpenter, and
have a real good time.
I'll keep it short and sweet. No, so I knew Harry Styles would be fantastic because I'd seen him in 22 and 23. So
wow.
I'm a big fan.
What do they call a Harry Styles fan? Like, what's the name?
Great question.
Like, if there's a Swiftie, is there like a style?
For One Direction, they were like direction.
Or is it just a Harry?
A Harry, that's what it is.
It is just a Harry, isn't it? That doesn't make sense, but fine.
No, it doesn't really.
Fine.
Dula Peep, unbelievable live show, like a real spectacle.
Yeah.
But that also was like a ridiculously hot day where, again, like every time you ever go to a stadium gig in the summer, it seems to magically be like 35 degrees and you're there going into a pool of sweat.
That's going to be me at the cricket this week.
That's going to be us on Wednesday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shania Twain was the opener.
I'm more jealous of that. Did you get it? The song?
Did I get it?
Did you get...
Yes, she obviously did her hits.
Right, thank you.
She does have a new album coming out July 24th.
Oh,
Little
wow.
Miss Twain, I think it's called.
Twain.
Twain. John Twain.
Well, I'll be looking forward to that.
Doing like country music gimmick as a Canadian is kind of crazy because like you're appropriating the south of the United States of America, you Canuck.
I don't know what Canuck means.
Canadian.
Oh.
So I only thought about it the other day when there was a Canadian flag on one of her kind of like graphics. And I'm like, wait a minute, country music as a Canadian feels slightly...
They have the countryside in Canada.
But it's different. It's not Yee and Ha, Texas.
Yeah, but you've got people from the UK doing reggae.
Should they?
And that's a wider debate than one.
Me gonna watch England this week, me think. Me gonna watch England.
I don't see a reggae future for you. I'm really sorry.
There'll be no accents for this next bit.
Let's park that.
Let's bring this round to a nice, down to earth conclusion.
Item number 5 on the agenda. I was listening to a Mel Robbins podcast earlier. That's how you know you're in the trenches.
Yes.
Is when you turn to Mel Robbins.
Mel, there's a minion called Mel. I always remember that. Well, it was one of the Mega Minions in Despicable Me 4 when they turned 5. Oh my god! Coming out in like the next week and a bit is the 3rd Minions film, but it's set in 1920s Hollywood. And instead of wanting to like go and serve a supervillain, 2 of them are like, we want to go and direct movies. So it's a love letter to Hollywood in the way that only those like little yellow rascals can do. Mello. Papoy.
I've got nothing.
Papoy.
I've got nothing.
Mel Robbins.
Mel Robbins. I was listening to a podcast about the art of like making things fun again, and when you gather with people and how to have healthy conflict and etc. etc. Overarching thing, connection, criticism. The podcast episode content. The title, right, was "Do this one thing every week to make your life fun again."
That's clickbait.
And I thought, bam, slam that.
One thing, and I'm happy forever.
Yeah, right. Needed.
Bullseye.
So I was like, bam, press play.
How many minutes?
Over an hour.
Shyster.
Yeah.
Crook. Conway man.
Listening to it, it's with a guest called Priya Parker, who was really interesting, and I'm going to look up more of her stuff afterwards. She's a conflict...
resolution?
Yes.
Therapist?
No, like a mediator.
Oh,
she does the government and the politics.
I was a peer mediator when I was in year 6 at primary school. Where you had to like help the younger years when they like argued about stuff.
Really? That was a thing? And whose side did you take? Did you ever pick a side and just to antagonise them?
Justice, side of justice.
Okay, yeah.
Often they were both wrong.
Yeah. As often is the case with emotional arguments. It's hard. There's three truths. There's three sides to every story.
To be fair, it was
either side and the truth.
Obviously, it was just me telling like all the girls to like stop being hysterical.
Yeah, that's what you do to me all the time.
Relax, like, oh, why are you crying for?
Yeah, that's why I don't come to you when I have a crisis every single day.
Yeah, don't bother.
Anyway, they were talking about the most... it's very important to end things properly. I don't mean relationships, I mean...
podcast episodes. People sometimes don't know when they've finished.
Yes. A common complaint of ours. I didn't realise it was over. Good.
Well, maybe it's when we stop talking.
Maybe. I'm not mad about the fact you're enjoying it that much that you didn't realise it came to an end. But anyway, in the interest of honouring Priya Parker and Mel Robbins, this is approaching the end of the podcast. Do not leave now.
Yeah.
Because we are still going. You have been warned, and then I'll tell you when it's over.
Mellow.
We've spoken to the people. It's been a while since we've reached out, and I'm really sorry about that. That's not okay.
That's not us. That's not real. We're trying to get back to our roots.
And I asked people's favourite things in cricket this week, or recently, or any time, because it's good to ask about things, you know. Speaking of Joe Root, someone said Joe Root.
Yeah, no, enjoyed.
He had a good day out.
I did want him to get 100 though.
And he didn't get it.
He needs 115 per test to reach Sachin's 14,000 and whatever by the end of next summer. But obviously, he's allowed to play beyond next summer.
But you're giving him 18 months.
Well, it's just because it'd be cool if it was during 12. The Ashes, wouldn't it?
Yeah, fair enough.
For arbitrary reasons.
Fair enough.
I just touched my leg and it was so sweaty.
Yeah. I think I actually smell.
Yeah, I think so.
That's fine.
Keep reading, big boy.
Right. Right. Freddie said meeting you at Chelmsford.
Big dog. Bring it here.
Wow. Celeb amongst us. Two famous people. You might have fans who tell you that they love you in real life, but who's been on the radio?
I was on the radio in 2024 for the T20 Men's World Cup.
I can't have anything. And maybe you
are the problem. If there's never an episode 56.
I'll tell you what is a problem. The Vitality dog being back on our screens.
You get it now.
Someone has said that is one of their favourite things that's come back, and I think they've said that to antagonise you.
You get it now. You've seen it.
I get it now.
You believe
that dog
me.
Is
you
annoying.
Didn't believe me before.
It's not that I didn't believe you. I just never experienced it. I'd never been subjected to that. I agree with you. What is the court case? Should we be worried?
Yeah. Oh, 2 words. Chow mein.
3 words. Silly Madoff.
I find that term quite offensive.
Okay, we've got a lot of test adjacent or champ adjacent stuff, so I'm just going to rattle through it. We've got Jimmy's drive off Abbas.
Really good.
Niche. We've got being able to gauge who someone is based on what they think of Ben Stokes.
Yeah.
No comments.
I can comment.
I'm just sharing that with the group.
You absolutely can. Like, it's amazing the range of response to it though, and I think what is funny is how it has changed from the first day, where a lot of people's immediate response was doofus, and now I think a lot of people will still feel like doofus, but also let's not throw everything out the window.
No.
I think there's a lot of frustration in general now that I don't think is actually directed towards Ben Stokes.
Yeah, see, I read that as more of a Ben Stokes as a mood ring sort of thing.
Oh.
You put that on and you think, and it tells you the colour that you are.
Red. Bright orange.
Someone else has said the entire point of Bazball being to chase and then losing in under an hour.
Yeah, I do think it's funny that the whole Bazball gimmick was these outrageous chases 4 years ago, and now they're not very common. Mainly because you do need players to score runs to chase, and you also don't want to the thing that got me in this test was there were 50 or a million extras in the first innings because they just kept throwing the ball, spearing it bounces down the leg side that would then go all the way for 4, and little James Root would stick out a delicate finger and couldn't get near it, which wasn't really his fault for the most part.
That was going to be my question, because I listened to a bit on TMS.
Debut.
And I thought,
was hard.
Yeah, I thought, it doesn't sound like he's having a good time.
No. And then
and there was a lot of talk, Jamie Smith's better, Ben Folkes is better. Well, Jamie Smith's had a baby, and Ben Folkes
is
injured himself bowling. So, sorry, that's what you've got.
But Jamie Smith is back now.
Well, there we go.
Man, paternity leave in this country, stay with it. Can't believe he has that kid and within a week we're putting him back to work.
It's despicable.
Poor guy. Despicable me.
Trent says the Melbourne Stars and Renegades getting one last dance.
Right.
I think we're going to need to come to this
across the Big
again.
Bash League, like, privatisation question, are you? Like, you see
a
bits,
little.
like, there was a lot of talk about, like, oh, guess what we're going to do? We're going to merge the two Melbourne teams.
Are they no longer doing that?
They've now said that this year it's going to be the same as it usually is.
So then next
Which means
year
that the
merge.
Melbourne Mace, the famous prize they introduced last year, the winner of the Melbourne Derby gets, lives to see another season.
Okay, maybe we should go. We should go and watch the Stars
Big
and the
Bash League,
Renegades for
enjoy
one
it.
last time. Trent also says free P City.
Oh, Peter Siddle, yeah.
Why free? Is it just a play on asterisk?
Yeah.
Asterisk.
They were calling him Pete City this year in the...
I just don't think that's okay. Dan says Diana. Dan says Daniel White Hodge being cool.
Yeah, very.
She is cool. Confirmed. Luke says, my favourite thing is Jacob Bethel, in particular his hair. He's an attractive guy.
Look.
No comment.
He's having a rough time, I think, with his day job of cricket right now. Obviously, I hope the modelling's going well. But, like, the batting... Because everyone's always been like, oh, he averages, like, 8.75 in the first innings, but he averages, like, 2 million in the second. And now he just kind of averages 8.75 right now. It feels like this summer in both. But obviously, it's a really small sample size, and the data scientists will be like, that's ridiculous. You can't make decisions off, like, 9 innings or whatever it was. But also, Ollie Pope has been wronged by this, so I will make decisions off of 2 innings.
You will make it your problem. Yeah. We've
Popesicle.
had New Road as a heavenly place to watch cricket.
Yeah.
Have you ever been?
No.
I've never been. When are Worcestershire going to invite us?
Yeah.
Someone else has said Netherlands playing the T20 World Cup. That is a good story.
Yes.
That is a good story for associate cricket.
Yeah. Big up.
Big up the Netherlands. Good kit.
Big up the Netherlands, Gouda.
Right. Harry said Hampshire actually winning.
Yeah, look, there's something not quite right about that, which...
About the Hampshire win, or...
Yeah, because, you know, I was enjoying this year that they were being... like honking in the champ, and then they were an absolute like star-studded performance, not literally because they're the same players by and large, in the Blast. But now like Surrey also lost to Glamorgan today
in the champ
for like the first time.
Ooh.
It's a really, they might get relegated. I'll be really real. The Surrey relegation battle is, they're going to be closer to the bottom than the top.
Wow.
But I think
Life comes at you fast.
I think like a year, maybe people always say some football, it does my head in because it's not that simple. Maybe relegation, like a year in Div 2 could be really fun. Like just going kind of like, oh, we'll have a great time. And then you get stuck in Div 2 like Lancashire.
Like when you get dropped to set
And
at
you're like,
school.
oh, it's fine, I'll be the best there. Not how it works.
Slippery
Not how it
slope.
works.
Final 3 answers for you.
Yes. Questions.
Oliver said getting a duck, right laugh. And the inclusion there, if I can do some GCSE language analysis, the inclusion of right laugh on a separate line is suggesting an element of hurt, maybe sarcasm,
Perhaps it wasn't a right laugh.
regret. I'm getting a lot of pain in there. And I
We
just want
feel
you to know, Oliver, that that's okay.
You're okay.
That's okay.
You're going to be okay.
You'll be okay. Fingal has said Lancashire not playing until Friday.
Yeah, bless him.
And that's good because
You have to watch him.
we're never getting an invite to Emirates Old Trafford.
Read the room.
And finally, Shane, he is called Shane Snater, isn't
Yes,
he? But
Jason Roy's cousin.
no one
Maybe
no
Jason
one wrote
Roy at this
Shane.
point is Shane Snater's cousin.
Snater hitting the 6 into the comms box during Essex's champs match.
I like that often for the sounds it produces on different comms channels of anywhere from excitement to sheer panic.
Like the scream.
I'm going to get decapitated.
And they never do.
Marizan decapitated. That's what happened to India's bowling yesterday.
Whoa. And that's all in the favourite things in cricket this week. What's yours?
My favourite thing in cricket this week.
Yep.
Look, obviously, like I don't think the bowling went especially well, but you know it's really fun seeing how happy Sonny Baker was to play cricket for England in a way that like
I've
they always
heard a
bang
lot
on
about
about this.
this,
They're always like,
yeah.
oh, we want players to playing for England as a privilege and all really enjoy it. Obviously, they were losing from about the morning of day 2 in that match, but that guy was so happy.
I've
And
heard
it's like,
really
hey,
good things.
Go you. Obviously,
Yeah.
the bowling wasn't. But that's not the point that I'm saying.
It's his first day.
Yeah.
It's his first day.
Yeah, it went better than his white ball debuts as well, where he went for like 20 in his first overs.
Yeah, that is tough.
So, you know.
My favourite thing in cricket this week, thanks for asking, / recently, is the return of Shabnam Ismail.
Shabs.
Maybe we can get into that next week.
Shabs.
Because we're coming up to the end.
We are coming up to the end.
And wow, don't you like my t-shirt that I'm wearing?
Where did you get that t-shirt?
Wow. Brittany Della, the owner of Not That Sporty, that's at Not That Sporty on Instagram.com, kindly sent this to me. I've got one to give you as well, but we'll do that after this.
Thank you for the t-shirt.
Yes, thank you. I've worn it twice now. The first time I wore it, I had a bit of an emotional breakdown and cried.
On the t-shirt. Did it absorb it well?
It absorbed it well, but like the foundation sort of tear stains decorated it, and I was meeting my friend later that day, and I had to say, I haven't got food down myself.
Just been crying.
Just been crying. But as you can see, all the stains have come out.
Great.
So that's my advert for Brittany Della's t-shirt, and also probably associated mental health charities to do with cricket. And that should be a collab that we should explore.
Yeah, mental health.
Yeah.
I've got mental health.
Yeah, I've got mental health.
Mental. If you would like to support the podcast, because clearly we need it.
Financially, not emotionally.
The link is in the description and also in our Instagram bio link tree, which is always cool and appreciated.
We would greatly, deeply appreciate that. It just helps. It just helps us maybe replace the hard drive that I accidentally binned.
Yeah,
I've definitely accidentally binned it.
Didn't cause a fire, which is good.
No, not that I know of, because it's never been seen again. So we need to replace that.
I think on that note, we'll catch you next week.
That is the end.
We'll have big adventures to tell you about.
Oh yeah, it would have been all around the world.
All around.
Around the world. Around the world. Around the world.
Bye.
Bye.